Could London's new Chinese embassy endanger Hong Kong's exiled activists? London is getting a new Chinese embassy. It will occupy 20,000 square meters, making it the largest of its kind in Europe when it's opened. But prominent Hong Kong pro-democracy activists who escaped Chinese crackdowns told DW that they are worried it will put them in danger.
I'm an exile activist. I'm actually still have a bounty on my head. It's actually, the vibe is very intimidating.
Simon Chung is a former British consulate employee in Hong Kong. This photo was taken just before he was detained and tortured by Chinese authorities for 15 days during the 2019 pro-democracy protests. He later fled to London and was granted asylum in the UK.
We worry about our own safety because it seems emboldening them to go forward to target us.
For Simon, transnational repression remains an ever-present threat.
I've already been feeling not safe at all, and I feel being followed.
He is worried that the new embassy means that activists such as himself could become a target, as embassy grounds belong to China and are no longer under UK jurisdiction.
You have seen that some senior diplomats, even the Consul General, with their staff, can draft protesters on their grounds and beat them.
Hong Kong democracy activist Carmen Lau also agreed to meet with DW. A former elected district councillor in Hong Kong, she fled to London in 2021. The Chinese government has since put a 100,000 Hong Kong dollar bounty on her.
My neighbours here in the UK received letters, anonymous letters from Macau and Hong Kong about me. One was about the $1 million bounty, and there were also a paragraph encouraging my neighbours to turn me in to the Chinese embassy.
Carmen's neighbours also received this letter featuring AI-generated explicit images of her and her address.
There were 5 images with my face on it of, sexual acts and portraying me as a sex worker.
The incidents left her feeling so unsafe that she is now moving and changing her address regularly to protect herself.
I still also receive, death threats and rape threats as well, and there were numerous phishing and hacking attempts on every of my accounts.
She's worried that a new and larger embassy could increase targeted harassment of her and other exiled Hong Kongers.
If the British government allows the largest embassy in Europe to be built in London by the Chinese regime, that would pose a very significant threat to the diaspora here. It means that it allows more personnel to be, to be operated under the umbrella of the Chinese embassy.
For Carmen, even joining the protests against the embassy came with apparent attempts to scare her into silence.
Just 3 days after, my aunt and my uncle back home were being taken to the police station for interrogation in Hong Kong by the National Security Police.
The United Kingdom gave China's new embassy plan the green light in January 2026. It will be built here on the site of the former Royal Mint. The site was bought by China in 2018 at a cost of £255 million, or €298 million. Since then, there's been significant debate about increased spying and surveillance. This is in addition to concerns about physical proximity to fibre optic data carrying cables close to the City of London. But China expert Charles Parton told DW that he believes the concern is overblown.
Given the way the Chinese like to keep control of their people, it's got to be very big because most people will be living on site. That doesn't give you a lot of choice in London. This is the last place you'd put someone if you snatch them off the streets, because the embassies tend to be subject to considerable surveillance. There are plenty of things where we should be holding the Chinese to account and attacking them for their behaviour or defending ourselves against this and that. But let's concentrate the fire on the things that really matter, and the embassy isn't one of them.
But for Simon Chung, it's the very symbolism of the soon-to-be building that leaves him fearful.
I might need to think twice whenever time that if I just walk by here around this area.
With a full approval for the embassy from the British government, including its intelligence agencies, for now activists like Carmen and Simon will just have to keep living with their concerns alone.